We're live.
Make sure it's working here.
Yep, we're on the page.
Yeah, it's live. It's working. Hello.
We got three people. Where's the thing now? Where's
The chat bubbles
You
at the
turn
bottom.
it off. Oh no.
I don't know. I didn't touch anything.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna get blamed for all the technical difficulties. Said
Why
no clue what
can't
I'm
we
doing.
see who's on?
Um,
Oh, here it comes.
Hi Meg, how are you? I appreciate
Popping
you
up.
tuning in.
Did you say we have to do a watch together for
No,
Stafford?
Stafford members were recommended to come over and watch this
Oh,
page.
okay.
Because if I do a watch party, they can't comment. Or they can, but I won't see the comments.
Gotcha.
So if you're here, let us know you're here. Oh, it's Deanna. Hello. Long time no chat. I hope you're well. We're just going to give everybody a couple minutes to pop in. And then I got some stuff to go over. You'll see it in the description for the video, kind of the things we need to touch upon. And then the links for different things are already there.
Maura says hey.
Hi, Maura.
Michelle Marone's on.
You're watching.
Yeah.
No.
So that way I can see it here too.
So I hope you guys are all doing well. Nick Lombardo. Hello, sir.
It's coming in slower on mine. Lisa says hi.
Hi, Lisa. Yeah, there's always a delay between what they write and
Jude
what
says
you see.
happy Thursday.
Yes, it is Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tend to ask at least once a day. I ask the child,
Yeah.
"What day is it?" And then she informs me what day it is because who knows anymore. So appreciate you guys popping in to listen to what I am going to say.
Michelle says hi.
Hi, Michelle. So we're gonna give you just another minute.
We got 22 people in here.
Yeah, coming along. Hope you guys are all doing well. You're healthy so far. Just so you guys know.
Joe Grills, hot couple.
Thanks, Joe.
Joe, we see you like every day walking. We
Yes.
tried to wave to you, but you are so into
Hey, Doug. So, congratulations to Doug. Doug just had his first baby. So, congrats, Doug. And just so you guys know, too, from staff from both gyms are all healthy. Nobody's sick. From the instructors to the trainers, front desk, massage therapists. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's doing just fine. They all miss all of you. And they're looking forward to getting back to work at some point in this year.
Just kidding.
Ashley's not.
I'm just kidding.
Ashley's loving being home teaching every day.
Yeah, the only class I know
So-
how to teach is PE, so I'm in trouble there.
Yeah. So I'm going to get rolling along here. Since this video is going to be saved to Facebook, and then we're going to upload it to the Westerly Fitness Facebook YouTube channel. So first and foremost, I have been trying to stay in contact with everyone through email. That's the primary way. If you have not gotten an email from me, first check your spam box. Odds are that's where it is. You want to search for any email that came in from Westerly Fitness or Stafford Fitness Club. If you can't find emails that were sent out over the last month, email us at either contact@westerlyfitness.com or contact@staffordfitnessclub.com. And what I've done is I've set up an automatic reply. You're going to get an email back that outlines everything you need to know, from where we are with reopening, where we are with billing, where we are with YouTube videos and workouts and everything. All your questions that you could possibly have will be answered in that automatic reply. If you still have questions someone, most likely me, will get back to you within a day or so when I check on the gym. If it's Stafford, I'm checking on it a little less frequently because, it's a 3-hour round trip drive. So email us if you did not get any of our emails. I want to thank everyone. We did not bill for April. However, so many of you offered to make a payment, so we allowed that. And I cannot thank you and tell you that how much I appreciate the payments that came in. It definitely helped. We got so many messages, emails, voicemails from you guys from both gyms, letting us know how much you love the gyms, how much you don't want to see us go anywhere. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we don't go anywhere.
You're stuck with us.
Yes, forever. I want to start off addressing some roof problems. So, since we've been closed, both landlords, Dion, who owns the Westerly Fitness Building, and Nelson, who owns the Stafford Fitness Club building, have both taken this time to make repairs to the buildings. In Stafford, the roofers were there last week doing some basic maintenance to prevent the building from getting to a point where we had leaks. So I have to thank them for taking the time to do that while we're closed. In Westerly, we have had a lot of problems because the roof needs to be replaced. Dion had roofers come out last week and they patched up everything. They filled in any cracks in the roof, all the little holes, which is going to carry us until the roof is repaired, which is a whole deal, the issue he's dealing with on his end. But it has rained a few days, and there has not been a single drop of water in a bucket. There hasn't been a single wet ceiling tile. So
a light going out.
Unfortunately, none of you were there to see it, but trust me, we have no leaks anymore, which is great. All joking aside. We also got some new equipment in Westerly. I wanted you guys to know that the equipment that I had bought prior to being shut down and the work that I had paid for prior to being shut down has all been done. So the heavy bags are in, they're installed. I gotta thank Diaz Drywall for coming out while we were closed to take care of all that work for us. Hector does an amazing job. They installed all the heavy bags. The tire flip machine has been installed. We got rid of the equipment that no longer needed to be there. So when we do reopen, the middle of the gym is starting to really transform for you guys. It'll be a whole new experience. And Ashley will be able to get her boxing classes off the ground somehow.
If nobody has seen the picture of Mike lying on the floor all sweaty,
yeah,
you need to check that out. We need to post that out to you guys. For the U-Box that we hopefully have coming sooner rather than later, that I have been waiting to bring to you guys.
Yeah, it was quite the workout. So it's no wimpy boxing class. I can promise you that this is going to be the best boxing class in the area, without a doubt. I mean, it really, you're going to be soaked in sweat. You're burning calories. It's awesome. So as far as reopening goes, the governor of Connecticut hasn't, from what I know as of today, hasn't put a lot of information out there. But the governor of Rhode Island has. So it seems that unless we somehow get lucky and there is a massive downtick in hospitalization, deaths, and overall cases in the next couple weeks, I don't think realistically we're looking at either gym opening until probably the beginning of June, which is really detrimental to everyone's health because you want to be healthy and you want to get back into the gym, and obviously it doesn't help the gyms financially to be closed, and it doesn't help anybody. Hopefully we'll see that, but the plan that seems to be laid out for Rhode Island is that she needs 2 weeks of a downward trend to do phase 1, which seems to be primarily parks and beaches, and then another 2 weeks before the second phase, which I think we are a part of. She really hasn't said anything about gyms, but
It's so vague.
She's talking about salons and other close contacts, so I can't help but assume that gyms would be a part of phase 2. Connecticut, I don't think there's a plan out there unless I missed something, but I'm hoping that by the end of May or early June we can get the gyms open, which I have been taking a lot of time to think about. So I'm looking at what the gyms that have reopened throughout the country are doing, and I'm looking at what some of the big chains like Gold's Gym are doing for the chains that are going to reopen. And you know, it's tough. I mean, we're seeing gyms close every day. Gold's is closing 30 locations, and 24-hour fitness is filing for bankruptcy. I don't know what that does to the individual chains, but the big box gyms aren't surviving because they're so big, then, you know, their overhead's so high. You know, and not that we're doing any better, but I think the plan when we do reopen, so let's say theoretically both gyms open in the beginning of June. What was that, Rachel? Lamont is providing an update today. Oh, good. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll have a plan for Connecticut, or at least a vague idea. Anyway, most likely when we reopen, we're not going to be able to open to regular hours. I know that the health department for both states are going to put in mandatory requirements. I don't know if face masks being worn by people who are working out are going to be a part of that. Hopefully not. I think that that is very dangerous to have people working out wearing something that restricts airflow. But we'll see. I know for a fact that the plan is going to be this. Monday through Friday, we will be open limited hours. Both gyms will be 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock to allow for adequate cleaning. And because realistically, the diehards are going to show up, but I think the majority of the members are still going to be weary about coming into the gym. I think that's just going to be the case with all businesses, even restaurants. Going back into the major department stores, I think people are going to do it very slowly. Especially the older population. I think that when you get to 60 and above, I know in Rhode Island, strict guidelines for them. They may not even be allowed into the gyms for, unfortunately, the majority of the summer. We'll see, and we'll deal with it as it comes. Our weekends will most likely be 7 to 12 half days. I know that they're going to put restrictions upon how many people can be in the gyms as well. And I think that's going to go one of two ways. It'll be just across the board, X amount of people at all times, including staff, or it's going to be based upon the square footage of the facility. And we'll deal with it as it comes. If we need to create a sign-up system ahead of time, we will do that so that we can make sure that staff are in the gym, we have enough members in the gym that it doesn't exceed what we're told we can have. And, you know, it's going to be short term. You know, realistically, our limited hours and stuff will be probably for 3 or 4 weeks. But, hey, at least we're going to be open. And, you know, how many people can be in the gym at once will probably, that'll increase as time goes on. I assume that by the end of the summer, which feels like it's forever away, we'll be back pretty close to normal. I mean, really, you know, we're not LA Fitness, so we don't have 100 plus people in the building at once. At one time, we usually at max have 25 or 30. So it really shouldn't be a problem for us. We should be able to get all you guys in to do what you need to do and get out. One of the things that, really the most important thing to me when we shut down, what about classes, Rachel? That's going to be tough. I'll be honest, Group X classes are going to be very, very dependent upon what the number is. So in order to have live classes in the gym, if we're told we can only have 15 people at once, you got to figure there's 1, 2, 3 staff members, which includes trainers or the massage therapist. And then if you have people in class with social distancing, I mean, it's going to be tough. We'll deal with it.
We are talking about still doing virtual classes for the time being, that we can't have a huge amount of people in the building at a time. So we are talking about doing virtual and Zoom classes still, so we still can bring you the classes that you miss so much and we miss having you in. But that would be only while we're limited to numbers.
Yeah, and Rachel has been great. Rachel teaches Pound for us. She has been doing online classes for Stafford and for whatever Westerly members have been watching. She's going to be doing I believe she asked if she could do a boot camp style class too, which of course she can. So, Rachel has been providing that. And that's what I was getting to, is that we have been trying to provide you guys with services to stay in touch with you, to keep you healthy. Ashley and Annabelle have been offering classes every morning at 9 o'clock. On the Westerly Fitness Facebook page. We share it over to the Stafford page. There's a link in the description for this video that sends you over to our YouTube channel, which has them all in order. Rachel and Sherry have been doing classes from Stafford, or from their homes, but for Stafford in the evenings during the week. I know we've had Zumba. I think she's doing Zumba Strong. Rachel has been doing Pound, and we'll be doing, like I said, a boot camp. So we are trying to keep you guys healthy.
If you guys have things that you want to see, or you have ways that you want us to help you, please, by all means, comment to us. Personally message me if you want to, because we're trying to stay connected to you as much as we can, even though we can't be with you. Virtually, though, we want to still be with you and still keep our community strong that we have created, that you guys have created in both of our gyms and our fitness families.
Yeah, it's been my number one priority. I've looked at a lot. I would say most 9 out of 10 gyms have literally just vanished. And I don't mean they vanished in that they're not here anymore. They don't post anything. There's no updates. There's no videos. There's no support. We're billing you and you can't get in touch with us, or it's the opposite. Some people are actually out there doing things, and that's what we're trying to do, is provide you guys with as much service as possible. And I appreciate that you guys appreciate it. Also, for people who need low impact exercise, so if normally you're maybe 55, 60 or above, maybe you've had some injuries, you do Silver Sneakers, or you're part of Renew Active or Silver and Fit, there's a link in the description as well. Silver and Fit is putting out workouts Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. And they're low impact workouts, yoga, chair workouts. So you guys aren't being left either. You can click the link and make sure you follow them on YouTube or follow their Facebook page. I gotta tell you, they really stepped up to do that. The other thing Ashley's been doing is she put together a Facebook group. It's called 75 Hard. It's supposed to be that you stay dedicated for 75 days. She started that a week or so ago.
No, a week and a half ago. Yeah. We're up to 145 members, guys. You don't have to be a member of the gyms to join. I'm just doing it to try and help people who need it right now, people who need accountability, that need a community, to try and give people some sort of normalcy, so that way they can stay connected and stay going. The 75 Hard Challenge has actually been around for a while. I modified it though, because some of the things that they want you to do are hard for people to do right now because of the way the situation is. If you want more information on that, you can message me and I can get you more info. I have a thing I created that has all the guidelines, or even if you just want to join the group and you don't even want to do the challenge, the people in the group are amazing. They're constantly inspiring each other. I keep telling them, a couple of them are on this stream right now, actually. I created the platform, but they're keeping it going. They are inspiring and motivating each other every day. And I know mentally and physically right now, with what's going on, depression, anxiety, all of that, especially because we can't get out and we can't exercise like we used to. You need that community to keep you going that knows what you're going through as well. So if you guys are interested in joining, like I said, reach out to me and I will get you hooked up with, even if you don't want to do the challenge or you just want to try to do pieces of the challenge. Any little bit that you do right now it's going to be amazing no matter what, and having people behind you during that.
Absolutely. Accountability is the big thing right now. Too many of us, we're just waking up. We're never getting out of our pajamas. We're sitting around. You can't fall apart during this. So having other people to push you, to remind you to stay healthy is a big thing. And that's what we're all trying to do for you. A lot of people have asked about, they normally buy protein powder or smoothies or whatnot from us. There's a link to sbvsupplements.com. If you guys need protein, pre-workout, aminos, whatever we usually sell, I'll ship it to you for free. Just order online. I'll get it to you within a couple days. The post office is a little slow right now. They're a little backed up, so maybe it takes an extra day. But we'll get it to you as fast as we can. I want to touch upon probably the hardest conversation to have with you guys, which and what is in the emails, and that's billing, because it's money and it's a touchy subject. But I got to touch on it. For over 6.5 years in Westerly and for the last 2 years in Stafford, you guys ask me a question, I give you an answer, straightforward.
Whether you want it or
Whether
not.
you want it or not. Sometimes I over-explain it, but I'm going to be transparent with you. Look, here's the deal. I'm going to be straightforward. Stafford took a hit in April without billing. We lost thousands of operating dollars. Westerly Fitness has lost tens of thousands of dollars. And the reality is, if I don't do something, we won't be here to open. It's just not possible. And we're not the only ones dealing with that. The restaurants are, the small businesses are, and I feel bad. People are being just demolished by this. So as our previous email said, tomorrow's May 1st. We are running a small charge for May. It's $15. And that's to pay the bills, the essentials that have not been waived, that have not been discounted, that are still being charged to the gyms. It's either that or we don't survive. So as far as the government programs, Joe, I had a conversation with my accountant about it. It's hit or miss. You got to jump through a lot of hoops to have anything forgiven, and what they're not forgiving is now added debt over a business's head. So you reopen, having not necessarily lost a penny, but now you owe thousands of dollars to the government on a monthly. There's no interest. No.
Oh, I thought there was low interest.
No. It's supposed to be 0%. So ultimately, I don't want to reopen and say, "Oh, great, now I have a $3,000 bill owed to the federal government." So plus they ran out of it. A lot of businesses have been denied. I've been looking at it, but per the conversation with my accountant, we've decided to go a slightly different route. So again, even though we're going to bill in May and we're providing you guys with these services, and we're going to add more as we go on to what we're offering you guys, we are going to continue to give you a credit, $20 back for every charge. That way it's back. You're getting back more than when you spent for May. I never wanted to be in this position. I never wanted to sit and say, "Hey, this is what we got to do," but you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you have to weigh out your options. And I appreciate you all being understanding. Again, the amount of emails and voicemails at both gyms and the amount of messages we've gotten, I appreciate the support. There's always a few out there that will be unsupportive or a little angry, but, I'm sorry. The majority want us here, and we're going to do what we have to do to be here. That kind of, covers what I wanted to go over. Again, if you haven't, all this info and more, there's more info, email us at contact@westerlyfitness.com or contact@staffordfitnessclub.com. And you're going to get an auto reply with even more information. I want you guys to know as much as possible. And trust me, somebody asked about a reopening date. They missed the beginning. The moment they say we can reopen, you guys will know. It'll be on social media. It will be in an email. There will be confetti and fireworks. Don't hold me to that.
God.
But
please no, I don't want to clean it up.
So Silver Sneakers, Joe. So here's the deal. I can't bill those companies while we're closed because they know you're not using the gym. And if I bill them for gym usage that you didn't use, I go against the contract I signed, and then I lose Silver Sneakers, I lose Renew Active, I lose Silver and Fit. The people who asked about Silver Sneakers, we can bill. If you had billing on file, we could bill that, or you can send money to through PayPal to us. You can leave a comment, or I'll comment on your comment after this video and let you know what you can do. But yeah, and we've had a lot of people ask with the insurance programs, and we can't bill them for gym usage you didn't use. So the other thing too, I really just want to take the last few minutes of this just to check in with you guys, to see what you guys have been doing, what workouts you like. So continue to comment, please. What workouts are you looking for? What are we not offering that you would like to have the instructors offer? For example, if you're looking for yoga or some sort of meditation class or anything, throw it out there. We have a ton of instructors, but that we can choose from, hopefully available to help. But the ones who have already been here, Ashley, Annabelle, Rachel, Sherry, I'm sure they'll be as accommodating as possible. No, Haley, we're not going to charge for personal training. Any charges you see will be at the most base amount. Nobody's being charged for training. Nobody's being charged for massage. Nobody's being charged for monthly training or monthly massage. It's just strictly basic gym dues. And in May, we're discounting it. It's only $15. In Connecticut, there's a sales tax, so plus tax. Nobody's going to be charged for any training that's not being done. So I want you guys to know too that we've been stuck home. We've been trying to find things to do, so we've been spending a lot of time drinking coffee. I do want to shout out to there's a company I stumbled across called Bones, Bones Coffee. The link's in it. No, you don't have to. Their coffee's amazing. Tons of awesome flavors. They're sugar-free. They're doing something really nice. They're donating a bag of coffee to essential workers like the hospital employees. So if you buy coffee from them and you use the code
Coffee for Heroes.
Coffee, the number 4 Heroes, you get 10% off, and then they donate coffee to the essential workers. I thought that was really nice, and the only reason I'm promoting them is because they're going above and beyond to do that. We're not sponsored by them, not yet. But their coffee's really good.
If the coffee shows up in the gym for sale.
We, like all of you, sitting watching Hulu, Netflix. We watch Schitt's Creek. I don't know if any of you have watched Schitt's Creek, the first 5 out of this.
Mike.
6. The first 5 seasons are on Netflix. It's hilarious. They're great 20-minute episodes. You blow right through it. The final season just aired on TV. So it's a great series that went out on top, climbing the ratings chart, and then they said, hey, we're going out on top. So it's awesome, worth watching. We also watched the documentary on Netflix, the Taylor Swift documentary.
We're all Swift fans now.
We are. We love the T Swift.
And her cats.
What was that?
If Taylor's...
Meg, you gotta watch All American. I'll look. Is that on?
I'll make a note.
All Americans. I assume that's on Netflix.
Does anybody else have any recommendations?
Yeah, recommendations. Put them in there. The Taylor Swift documentary is fantastic. Watch that. And then I stumbled across an app that's free. It's Pluto TV. It's like 200 TV channels for free. Just download the app. There's no account needed. You just watch it. Autumn loves it. If you have kids at home, there's a whole block of channels for kids. There's movie channels. There's everything you can think of is on there. So it's nice. It's on Netflix. Thanks, Meg. Outer Banks on Netflix, says Nicole Young. Hi, Nicole.
Outer Banks.
I hope you guys are doing well. Curb Your Enthusiasm, of course. If you, who doesn't like Seinfeld, right? Yeah, those are great recommendations, guys. Keep them coming. And then too, we haven't seen yet, but so Rachel said for boot camp, I will send you. Okay, you're gonna send me the Zoom link. Awesome, thank you. We'll post that out on both gyms' social media. I'll try to get it out as soon as Rachel gives it to me.
Annabelle's also doing her dance fitness on Zoom, so she did it last week for the first time. If you're interested, message us too, so we can get you the link so you can get hooked up with her for Saturday.
Yeah.
To do her Zoom.
The best thing you can do is just comment on something we've posted. So I had to shut messaging off for both gyms because that 1% that is rude, they were loud. And I had to shut the messaging off because I couldn't tolerate what was being sent to us.
Threats and stuff.
Oh yeah, all kinds of
was
stuff.
Bad.
So anyway, if you want to be a part of Zumba on Saturday, the best thing you do too is cross over. If you're part of Westerly, like the Stafford Fitness Club Facebook page. If you're a part of Stafford, like the Westerly page, because we're going to post the links out there. Saturday morning Zumba is going to be at 9 a.m. So at about 8:30, 8:45, I'll post the link to the Zoom. I'll do the same thing for Rachel. Rachel, if you message me, send me a text, let me know when you're offering your classes, and you just text me the link that day. I'll make sure I put those links out on social media with whatever the code is that's needed, so that members of both gyms can do the classes. I think they'd appreciate it. Joe, I'm not sure if Family Ties is on there. There's a ton of really good classic TV show reruns, and they have a whole on-demand section on the Pluto TV.
And they have a Baywatch channel.
Yes, I have been watching Baywatch non-stop. No, not for the reasons you're thinking. Just because it's sunny on the show, and I wish it was summer, and I watched that show growing up. The whole channel, non-stop Baywatch.
All day, every day,
all
24/7.
Yeah. If I'm not playing video games. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot of work to do, so, I'm doing the things that I don't ever get to do. Watching TV, hanging out with Ashley.
He lies. He hides.
I hang out with the dog.
He hides.
And, playing video games. So, if any other TV shows, you guys, don't take me seriously for crying out loud. Oh, Joe. I know. We have to take you with a grain of salt. Joe is probably, for those of you who don't know who Joe Grills is, one of the hardest working members we have in Westerly.
He is out there crushing it still, you guys. Walking like a madman, Joe.
Joe walks for miles and miles, either in the gym on a treadmill when we're open, or he's doing it outside now. So great job, Joe. Do you guys have any questions?
Comments, concerns, jokes of the day?
If you guys want to post any questions that maybe we didn't answer, that you'd like me to answer, I'd be happy to answer those questions now while we get your attention and while you have our attention.
Or let us know what you want to see. If there's things that you want us to bring you, like 24/7 Baywatch.
We don't have a pool. We can't do that. We're not the YMCA.
Oh.
So again, the numbers keep changing around. So for those of you who did just pop in, I just want to reiterate real quick. We don't have a reopening date. My guess will be June, the start of June. Hopefully we see a huge downtick and it's June. And when we do reopen, we're going to be limited hours, something like 8 to 8, with limited weekend hours being something like 7 to 12. And if we are only allowed X amount of people, 15, 20 at a time, we're going to have some sort of sign-up system for you guys so we can make sure that everybody can get in, and we're not going over the numbers. Last thing I want to do is reopen and then have the police walk in per the town's request to check on things and be told I have to shut down because we didn't do something right. Not after all of this. PayPal address, Joe. It's Mike at westerlyfitness.com. That's the email you could use. If it's Stafford, then it's staffordfitnessclub@gmail.com. So,
Maura wants meditation classes.
Meditation? Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I'm going to talk to the people that I know who are staff of the gym and see if they would be willing to step before the camera to do that. Otherwise, we will find a way to get you guys some meditation. I think that would be a great thing to offer. Maybe on a weekend morning or a Sunday morning is a good time.
Who thinks Mike should do a class?
No.
I threw it out there.
That's correct, Joe. Yeah, that's all we're asking for. And that covers, unfortunately, the essential bills that have not been waived. So, anything else you want to add?
I don't know. If you guys need anything, please message me. If you want to get in on that challenge group, like I said, if you want to do it or you just want to find like-minded people who are trying to keep their fitness goals going, then come on in. It's not intimidating. It's not scary. You can post as little or as much as you want. There's no commitment. It costs nothing. like I said, I'm doing this out of just whatever, because I can't help the people I normally help right now, and I want to feel like I am doing something to help everybody in this situation.
Michelle Marone posted a little.
Michelle has a question.
Is your hand raised, Michelle? Go ahead, Michelle.
What's the Rachel? It's called 75 Hard Challenge, I believe. I can send you a link, Rachel. I'm making myself a note for anybody who's wondering what the heck I'm doing over here.
She makes
making
notes. I type notes, and then I forget everything immediately. Did Michelle have a question?
I don't know. We're waiting. She did. She raised the little hand guy. Unless she means that she wants in on the group.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about?
I don't know. That's kind of the important things I wanted to cover, and then of course just check in to make sure you guys are all doing. I assume all of you are healthy.
Yeah. How is everybody doing? Is everybody happy, healthy, and?
You asked who wants.
To see Mike do a class. That's vote 1.
Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Hey, I can do classes. You guys can't handle what I would throw at you. That's the problem.
He can't handle what I throw at him.
No, I lay on the ground and cry. I say a lot of mean things about her the whole time.
I don't. It's just like my clients. I don't care as long as you're doing it. You can call me whatever you want. It's signs of love.
So I do want to bring up something else that is probably gonna cause everybody to jump off the stream. Let's talk about diet for a second.
Yep.
Watch those numbers drop. No, but really, I want to tell you what I dealt with as soon as we were told that we had to close. I said, all right, look, I gotta cut calories because I know I'm gonna be sitting home. And I did.
Can I ask something? Why do you go to confession? Every time you get on here with these guys, you confess your diet.
Because people just assume that because I own the gym, I don't know, they assume something.
Automatically, he's like, I eat this, and this.
Meg says, yeah, that's how that's every time I looked in the mirror, I went, ugh. We had opposite problems, actually. I went from up and moving around and going from one gym to another and chasing the dog and around the gym and doing this and doing that. And I didn't cut enough calories, and I actually gained almost 10 pounds. So what I had to do was cut more calories. So like realistically, I had to cut about 800 calories out of my diet. Ashley had the other problem where she has been working out too much, believe it or not. Doing various live streaming workouts and YouTube workouts and teaching the workouts. And when she actually tracked her calories, went, oh, I haven't been eating enough. She increased her calories after she realized she's doing 2 or 3 hours of working out a day. And now she's losing weight, which her coach would be thrilled about.
I gained 8 to 10 pounds as well, and I just now am down 5.2 or something.
Yeah.
From the shutdown.
So I know this is tough, guys. The best thing you can do, just try to stick to 3 solid meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Make healthy choices. I know that we're all still trying to support local business too. So if you're going to do takeout, do the best you can. But what we want to do is keep you guys active and keep you healthy, and that's why I bring it up. I don't want to see you guys coming back into the gym 10, 15, 20 pounds heavier.
COVID-19.
And then going right to the weights to try to do what you did and then getting defeated. I don't want you to feel defeated when you come back. I want you to be excited. I want pretend high fives all the way around when you come through the door, because they're going to tell us we still can't high five or shake hands probably until
from 6 feet away.
Probably until about 2025. So we got to stay healthy physically, mentally, emotionally. So it's easy to just pick up the bag of chips, but do the best you can so that when we get back into this, you're feeling good.
He knows. He's the chip guy.
Any other questions? Is there anything you guys would like answered? If not, that's all I got for now. We're going to keep this video on Facebook, and we're going to upload it to our YouTube channel, the Westerly Fitness YouTube channel. Guys, keep your eyes open for the workouts most mornings at 9 a.m. Again, if you're need low impact workouts, Silver and Fit, and the links are all in the description of this video. Meg's currently
She's
snacking.
currently snacking.
All right, Meg, what are you snacking on? I mean, if we're going to talk about it,
Mora's working on it.
What are we snacking on? Any good ideas? Anything we could pick? I won't go into supermarkets anymore. Actually, I have everything delivered because I don't know. I've never felt more judged in my life than in the supermarket, so I won't do it. But what are we snacking on? What are all the great little finds that are keeping you going through this? As I go from telling you don't eat junk to what junk are you eating?
The segment just changed.
I'm waiting to find out what Meg's eating. I'm interested. Meg works out in Stafford, and she's in there almost every day working hard, so she tends to...
Rachel got Lucky Charms today.
Nice! Nice.
The magical ones with the unicorn or the regular? Or the chocolate ones now?
So good.
There's so many
Ben
options.
and Jerry's. Good choice, Chad. Chad is our man behind the camera when we film our live workouts from Westerly. He works at night for us. He does all our photography, all our video work. Chad,
all the pictures you see on Instagram.
Yeah, Chad works hard for us. He's definitely appreciated.
Caramel brownies.
Nice. This, we held the numbers until we started talking about junk, and now
everybody's gone.
So, I don't want to lose everybody.
Honey barbecue twists.
Oh, called out. Yes, nice. Oh, gee.
No unicorns.
Good.
They're just as magically delicious.
Again, guys, we're going to end this here one more time. The links to a lot of things are in the description for this video. And if you have not heard from us, if you haven't gotten an email from me, if we don't have your email, make sure you email us at contact@westerlyfitness.com or contact@staffordfitnessclub.com. Say that you haven't gotten an email. I'll update your file, and for future emails you will get. Otherwise, email us. You'll get the auto reply with all the info.
Katie said thanks for everything you guys are doing.
Oh, you're welcome. We're trying. We try to stand out from everybody else.
We don't want to be everybody else.
No, because everybody else sucks.
It's boring.
So we
actually care, guys.
So that's it for now, guys. If we have more information, we'll pop up and do another live video and chat with you guys. If you have any other questions,
or
comment,
topics you want covered,
comment in this, and we'll get back to you as fast as we can. I appreciate you guys watching.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.